Recognized for any questions she may have for the panel.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Mr. Chairman and Ranking Member, for coming before us. You know, I think it is a national imperative, an imperative for the world, that we do indeed increase our ability to be energy independent in the United States. And what the Inflation Reduction Act was exactly that. Not only did it allow us to use incentives so that we could have more private investment in energy, it also is making sure that we are bringing that manufacturing back home. And to anybody who wants to make sure that we are manufacturing in America, they should be supporting the Inflation Act rather than seeking to gut it like our Republicans are trying to do. You know, if you're for energy production in the United States, let's be for actually building the solar panels here, actually building the windmills here, actually getting that into the pipeline, or as it were, the electric line. Mr. Chairman, I really do appreciate the fact that you talk about the importance of collaboration, and I think that that is key. In New Mexico, I really appreciate it when the different people on the ground can work together to address the many challenges we face. So thank you for highlighting that. But I do agree with Ranking Member Grijalva's point, as well as my colleagues, as to what should we be doing in this moment now. And right now, we seem to be spending a lot of time battling these culture wars about wokeism rather than saying, what should we be doing for our veterans? They want to throw in whole kitchen sinks of culture wars and out of our education committee, rather than actually dealing with anything to improve scores in reading or math. Every bill that has come out of the education committee has been about attacking somebody else, attacking a group of people, attacking lesbians, banning books, et cetera, et cetera. But on this one, it's almost like they want us to not pay attention to what's important. So if we were dealing with the lesser prairie chicken, you know, it's like Chicken Little, right? Claiming the sky is falling. Let's pay attention to these issues, which are so important, like banning books, rather than the issues that Americans want us to listen to, which is how do we grow the middle class? How do we reduce prescription drug prices? How do we make sure that we manufacture here in America what we need in America? And thank you, Ranking Member Grijalva, for your points with regards to that. Do you want to add anything more to this discussion?
No, in deference to my friend, the chairman, and the respect I have for both him and Mr. McGovern, I resisted entirely all the little analogies I had about chickens and stuff relative to this whole conversation. And you're tempting me, but no, I appreciate it. Thank you.
I know, it's just like, oh my God, the chicken. And the fact that each of these species actually does play a role, and when you say let's wipe them out, I don't know what that means, because we know that so many of the beautiful creatures that God has created and that walk and crawl and fly among us play an important role in our ecosystem. And so with that, Mr. Chairman, of thinking about the beautifulness of the nature that we have and our need to protect it, I yield back.
Thank you very much. Before I move to the gentleman from New York, I just want to thank my good friend, the ranking member, for his restraint. With that, gentleman from New York.